Mm.
and I would like to get a bigger one.
Mm.
But I'm worried that might end up also having to gauge up, so I will figure it out.
Okay. Everybody say hi to Chow
Hi,
and
Hi,
Nicole this week.
Chow!
Chow.
And Nicole.
Oh,
I'm sure you won't miss anything too important. Oh, I still have to write down my Crash Panda stats.
Oh God, I haven't even done that yet.
Don't worry.
Yeah,
oh,
I
we're supposed to
wrote
We're,
have
we're,
them.
stats?
we're not getting right into that, so.
I just wanted to get it out of the way. It's just like you roll 4d4 and assign each one to
Yeah.
alacrity, chutzpah, ferociousness, and rotundity.
Chutzpah!
Yeah, chutzpah.
I'm glad I rolled it in the D&D Beyond because I was like, oh, I got really good numbers. That's fun.
Nice. Oh, shit. I dropped my d6 or my d. Is it d4s or d6s? I don't remember. I already
Fours.
forgot. D4s? Okay.
Yeah. So, last time you had seen Gunther at the yawning, at the gaping mouth, and he indicated coming back in a couple of days when they have the open challenge night at the tavern where people go in and try to retrieve something for a prize. It would be a good way to get into the mega dungeon without really being noticed. And then you can make your way down to the second level. He'll provide you directions, or he did provide you directions on how to get to the second level, where you have to make your way to a spot to leave a message for Shadowbane.
Hell yeah.
And you went back to the warehouse, set up a fake sword production facility, all in a day. And because of the amount of traffic going back and forth, you people have commented on the the city guard wondering why there's so many people going back and forth. And your associate that was collecting any church guard garb in terms of swords and shields and armor and stuff um, leaves a message for Mixie to if Mixie wants to make his way to the gang headquarters, and he has a small proposal for the group.
Oh. I mean, I can do that, sure.
Okay. Basically, he suggests that he can set up a false front business to explain the traffic to your warehouse. His associates sort of know where you are, but haven't said anything because um, they're looking to work with you at some point, or you have provided some service to them, and he can basically make the place look busy for well, explain why your place looks busy, and allow you to continue your activities.
All right. Well, I need to talk to the rest of the group to make sure that's okay. But it sounds like a good idea to me.
Okay. I guess Mixie makes his way back,
Yep.
and I guess
In,
checks in with the group
in a new disguise.
if they're amenable to suggestion.
I mean, I don't really see a problem with it.
Okay.
I think the person who would be most opposed would be Lear, but Lear's being awfully quiet today, so I guess I'll just go along with
What a
it.
shame.
It's weird.
So the Mixie sends back word, and like 2 hours later, all these wagons start showing up with barrels and um, barrel making equipment, and
Oh.
it seems that I'm not sure. Like I know they're called hoopers, but
Hmm.
I think they're called hoopers, but I'm not sure what their business
Like
would be called. Are they
Coopers.
hoopsters?
They're called Coopers, not Hoopers.
Coopers. Sorry.
I want to say farrier, but that's wrong.
They set
No,
up a.
they're the people who make the horseshoes.
Yeah, so they're basically setting up a barrel making factory, but they sort of do it around. Um, well, they basically set up a secret area for the fake sword making enterprise. And you notice that they for some reason as they're setting up and everything, someone's approaching you with a measuring tape, each one of you, and sort of like getting an estimate of how big you are.
Why?
Oh, well, in case you need to move in and out of this area, we can make false, well, they're real barrels, I guess, but um, that you can hide in, and so we can move you around the city.
That sounds really uncomfortable. Unless it's full of mayonnaise, that might be okay.
Oh, oh
Some
God.
someone
I don't know about that.
Can my
um,
barrel be empty, please? Maybe a,
Like, can we
like
make
a
sure the
cushion?
barrels are consistent?
someone does mention. Oh, what's that magic item that you can make a liter or a gallon of
The
mayonnaise?
alchemy jug.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
they well, they can get an alchemy jug. I just don't know how clean you would be after coming out of a barrel full of mayonnaise.
Well, considering how dry my skin is, it might feel better.
I don't think it would.
Maybe that alchemy jug, maybe it can make like salt water or oil or something like that. That would be nice.
Yes, they can acquire
Yeah.
one for you.
Just a very oily mixie that comes out of a barrel.
They should
Yep.
make like I can't think of uh, a cosmetics company right now, but they should make like a cosmetics alchemy jug equivalent. Here's some hand cream. Here's some body lotion.
But that's poor business. Bad business to sell someone something that generates infinitely.
Yeah, but it doesn't generate infinitely. It's a certain amount per day. It's enough for one person, and you sell it for like 20,000 gold.
I guess.
Comes a family heirloom.
Mom's skin was always very nice. Okay, so anything else you want to do? Probably got like, well, it'll be next day that you would head back to the gaping mouth.
I'm all good.
Yeah, I think I'm good
Okay,
for my spells.
so the next day you make your way back to the gaping mouth, and Gunther is in the back corner. You see him again. He's actually sitting with some other dwarves, and when he sees you, he points at a table for you to go to, and he makes his way over, and he says, "Glad to see you back. Are you? Do you? Are you all prepared?"
Oh yeah, we're raring to go.
Okay. And
Do
so,
you guys think a round of apps before we head down, or I'm feeling potato skins. I don't know about you guys.
Ooh. Ooh, those are good.
yeah, so you can have some food and drinks and stuff before you. It's still one of their. There's a sign up board for the open challenge tonight, and there are a couple of teams already signed up. Not that
Yeah,
um,
let's.
up to
Oh,
you.
we don't have a team name.
Well, you can try coming up one.
Um,
Put you on the spot.
the circus for that one time we all dressed as clowns.
Mhm.
Sure. I
Why
think
not?
I think Julia still has the wig. Let's put on the circus wig.
Yeah, we just put the clown wigs back on. Can anybody juggle?
Sleight of hand checks.
Yeah.
Oh,
Probably
goodness.
not.
Probably.
sorry. That just
Honestly,
reminds me
Lorelei
of
can
the.
probably do that. Lorelei has
You
11
can probably
for
juggle.
acrobatics. Oh yeah,
I just.
Maybe
It
we'll
just.
get a chance.
but when she can't, Lorelei got an at one on Quigley. Lorelei pulls out some really nice, clearly heirloom juggling balls and sequentially throws them one at a time into the pit.
What did you
Oh,
roll?
well, I didn't know you were good at magic
A
in
nat
that
one.
sense.
Oh,
I made the balls. I made the balls that I got from my parents disappear.
no,
Those
no,
have been in my
juggling, not
family.
magic.
Those have been in my family for, I think, 3 generations. Well, they were. They were in my family. Now
As
they're
you're
in a hole.
as you're tossing them, Mixie is catching them and juggling them.
Oh, thank you. Thank.
We got a new thing to find in the hole.
That's what you meant to do, right? You were tossing them to Mixie so that they could
Yep,
juggle them.
that's what I intended.
There's
Oh, you're really good at that.
So when you walk up to the board, there's a team named the Wranglers, and another team named the Wild, the Little Ones, the Wild Little Ones.
Wild little. Okay. Sorry. So it's the. What was the first one?
The Wranglers,
The Wranglers. Okay.
and you see a table that has 5 Minotaurs sitting at it, and they seem to be like checking their gear, and um, they're all dressed like cowboys. They're wearing 5-gallon hats that have holes cut in them so they can get it around their horns or through their horns or horns through the hats. Although you don't quite understand how they get their hats off easily. And they have like big uh, lassos, lasso ropes, and but they don't have guns. They're carrying two-handed axes and clubs and stuff.
So I guess we're
And then
dressed
there's
up as
another
clowns.
group, a table that they're full of, well, not full of, but a table of halflings, and one of them's got like a broken arm, and he's insisting on going, and the others are trying to convince him not to, because the last time we were down there a month ago, things didn't go well. Well, you can hear something about him complaining about, well, they didn't tell us about the skeletons. And anyways, he's putting up a bit of a commotion, or creating a bit of a commotion, trying to convince the others to let him go, or let him accompany them. And it seems like there's only those 2 teams. There's actually a couple, as you're sitting there having your potato skins, there's one person walks up to the board and signs his name, and he just puts down Dexter. It seems to, and he just sits at a table by himself. And so yeah, if you've had your food, and finally the proprietor of the place steps up and shouts out, 5 minutes before we start sending people down. Time to sign up if you're still thinking about it.
I mean,
Nobody signs up, and you see that there's also a separate board that has everybody's team names or individual names up there, and there seems to be betting odds.
ooh,
All right.
what are the odds? How are things looking for our group?
I can see. I don't know if it's my end, but I can see where Marcy's lips moving, but I didn't hear anything.
Oh,
Oh, I can hear Marcy.
I can hear.
that's strange.
Oh, I think
I
I've
asked
lost people.
what the odds were for our group.
Yeah, I heard that, but I
No.
don't think West did.
No, I did. For some reason, I knocked down my volume.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah. So there is a betting board. Um, Next to the short ones, the little wild ones, there is they cut like 200 to 1 odds of winning. The Wranglers, they have like 15 to 1. Your group has the same odds as the Wranglers. Nobody's ever seen you before, so but you look kind of competent.
Do
Uh,
we have so Lorelli did I think Lorelli put the clown suits in the bags of holding. So Lorelli's putting clown makeup on everyone.
oh, okay.
Jeez. Oh yes, competent. Yes, with a
Yep.
pink and purple
Most.
badger and clown makeup. Yes,
Mhm.
very competent. Feel the competency. Yes.
Do they see Lorelli attempt to juggle?
I hope not. Honestly, actually, I hope they do.
Yeah.
Would that knock our odds down, Wes?
Sure, we'll put you at 25 to 1.
Cool. I'm gonna bet all my gold on us.
Well,
Honestly,
remember
pretty.
you're not actually supposed to be looking for the thing. I mean,
Oh
if
right, there's a thing that we're
Oh.
that's the
you're
right.
supposed
Never
to
mind.
actually be bypassing the whole thing.
Right. Yes.
Very helpful reminder. Thank you, Wes, before we all go broke again.
Yep.
And Dexter, you're not sure who this guy is, but he's got like 10 to 1 odds of
Oh
winning.
shit.
And sort of like when he went up to the board, there was a small hush. It's like everybody's, a number of people were looking at him, and it's like, and you heard he's back. Oh no! And the halflings are like, look at the guy at the broken arm. Okay, you can come. If he's going down there, we're gonna need everybody we need.
Interesting.
Fun.
And so they ask for a representative from each team to come forth. This will determine the order that you are sent down in the bucket. Who wants to go up for the group?
We could push the mute Lear.
Lear's not here. Lear's doing other stuff. Lorelli will go.
Okay.
Go, Lorelli, you got this.
What do I do? What am I doing?
Well, it's sort of like uh, uh, a UFC weigh-in, stare-down thing. The Minotaur sort of towers over you, and you can see he pulls out something and sharpens his horn
Okay.
and offers you offers you basically it's like a pencil sharpener.
I mean, Lorelli will just like crunch her horns down a bit, just like
Ooh.
make. I think I'm trying to think of what like. I think she would make her eyes because she can do like thaumaturgy to do stuff with her eyes. Just make them do like spinnies, like a little like just like a constant spinning to them. She's in clown makeup. Nothing intimidating that she can do.
Oh, we're doing this entire
Did-
dungeon in clown makeup, guys.
Clown with spinning eyes sounds pretty freaky to me. Just...
Exactly. That's the most intimidating.
Did you want to make an intimidation roll?
Yeah. That is a 22.
The Minotaur sort of like backs up and just sort of makes a motion. You keep the sharpener. It's okay. And
Thanks.
then make a perception check.
Uh, 7.
Okay. You feel this kick in your shins, and
Ah,
there's this halfling. Hey, you're not gonna win this. You tell your friends, just stay there. Don't even bother coming down. And he goes
okay.
he goes back to his friends. And so the proprietor hands you a well, he's putting names in a hat, and he holds the hat in front of you and asks you to pull a number.
Okay. Should I roll a thing?
No, you just pull a number. Well, you can roll a
Okay.
d4. Yeah.
Okay. Why'd pick the sharp one? 4.
Okay, so your group's going last.
Oh. saying it, Wes?
Mixie is going to try and sneak into the halfling car.
Okay. It looks like the Minotaurs are going first. So, the proprietor, well, actually, there's a person going around. It comes up to the group. They got or the four people up there. It's got a big basket, and it's like, healing potions, anyone? We got a special today.
I'm good.
Okay. You see the halflings spit out some coin and grab a couple, and but they're the only ones that buying some, and they back up. And meanwhile, the Minotaurs are headed over to the basket. You can hear this creaking sound as it's the lid of. So there's a big the gaping hole that goes down is covered right now, and you see them lift the lid, and everybody sort of goes. The whole bar sort of goes quiet because they. I guess sometimes things happen when the lid is opened, and you actually see that there's someone standing by the betting board, and he's got like bags of coin, and so the lid opens, and he shouts out names, and a bunch of people come up to claim money, and things are get erased from the board, and the basket is settled in, and the Minotaurs, the group of five of them, all climb in, and they're actually like really scrunched in there. They're just trying to not tangle their horns and stuff like that, and it starts going down. And it takes about 5 minutes, and then you see the guys working to raise the basket up, and it shows up again, and then the halflings climb in, and then they go down and up. So Mixie, did you want to roll a stealth?
Sure.
Oh goodness, this is gonna end so well.
This is gonna be great.
It's a decent roll. Mixie does take off the red nose before getting in the basket with the halflings.
Okay.
Just had it glued to the mast.
Oh.
Somehow you managed to sneak into the basket with them. There's like chairs and benches in there, so you sort of mm, wiggle your way in such that you are hidden. Um, but someone comes up. Gunther comes up to the you guys. It's like you know your the short guy that's with you. He's on that basket,
Wait, what?
and the basket's going down.
Oh shit!
And you look around and hey,
Oh.
where's Mixie?
Typical.
And it comes back up.
Does that mean he's still on our team or is he on their team now? Julie's gonna ask that to Gunther.
Sorry, what did you say?
Does that mean he's on their team or is he still on our team?
No, he's still on your team. It's just that he's
Think-
gone down a little earlier.
Yeah, I think they're just doing. I don't know what they're doing.
Oh,
We're gonna find out.
So for Mixie, after about 5 minutes, you hear the halflings discussing strategy and stuff, and there's something that's like the guy with the broken arm. You hear it's like I'm not going to the left this time. No, let's try the other way first. And you thud at the bottom, and you hear the attendant. There's a couple of people down there. Open the basket for the little ones and the wild ones, and he says, "Okay, guys, good luck."
Can Mixie's healing heal a broken bone?
Hmm. I think. Well, yeah. It's magical, right?
Yeah, it's magical healing.
Oh yeah, you can. That would work.
I'll try and sneak in and heal him.
Okay. Well, make a stealth check.
Okay. 21.
Okay, and then make a make your healing check.
Sure. Right, I have to find it on this thing again.
Anyways, you were successful in getting up to the guy and applying your healing. they're because they're sort of like shuffling their backpacks on and everything. They don't really notice this extra body floating around immediately.
I can't find it. Oh, there it is. Fine. 14 points.
Oh yeah, he's and then are you getting off of them or are you staying on the basket?
If assuming I was going to try and get off and get in their car, assuming we have cars.
Oh no, this is just a dungeon level.
Okay, then I'll just stand there and wait.
Okay. So yes, the halflings are all got their stuff on, and they're you're in a room that's got five passages leading off away from it, and you also notice there's a couple. Well, there's about a half a dozen very burly fighters standing around, one at each entranceway, which has like a gate on it. But the gates are open right now, and one of them is the one that was attending to the people in the basket. And as everybody scoots out, you scoot out, and you're just standing there, and the guy looks at you. It's like, well, aren't you with them?
Oh no, my group's upstairs still.
Oh, okay. Well, you can just wait over there, so you're not in the way.
Okay. Let me know if you need help with anything.
Yep. No, no. We should be good. And so it comes back up. Dexter steps on, um, and he's human looking. You're not sure if he's actually human. Um, and he doesn't look that imposing. He's not wearing any armor, just simple clothing, and he does have a backpack, and he's carrying um, a staff. But you don't really notice anything else. And he sort of looks over, and he's like, "Well, there's plenty of room. Do you guys want to come now?"
Why not?
Sure.
We're
No.
one down.
Okay, so down you go, and you end up at the bottom. And as you land at the bottom, you see over the edge of the basket, you see Mixie standing in this room, and yeah, Dexter gets off first, and he wishes you good luck, and he heads down one of the passages.
Good luck.
All right then.
What took you so long?
Why'd you go down there first?
Oh, he had a broken arm. I wanted to help him.
Okay. I mean, I guess that makes sense.
Um, so so Gunther gave you the directions. You pick out the proper passage, and you head down that way, and you basically get to a set of stairs that are going down, and someone's like clearly marked it. This goes to level two. Go travel at your own peril.
Well, onward and downward, I guess.
Okay.
Indeed.
Go again.
So the stairs actually go down for quite a while, and you estimate you've gone at least a 50, well, 50, maybe 100 feet down, and then you spill out into, and as you're going down, can everybody make, I guess, survival checks?
Right?
Yeah, so good at those.
Oh, actually, I got pretty good.
Okay, good.
30-20.
Ooh.
12.
7.
Mixie?
21.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just for some reason my D&D Beyond. Okay.
The D&D Beyond game log isn't showing me anybody else's rolls. I'm not sure if
Yeah,
anybody's
like
rolling.
I just had to
Yeah,
reset it. I
I
had
do
to
most of my
refresh.
rolls on like with physical dice.
Anyways, so Mixie and well even Dilly, um, you sense that it's getting colder as you're going down. It was moderate temperature on the first level, but it's definitely it's getting chilly as you head downwards, and then the last few steps, you notice that they're actually iced over.
Hmm.
Well, that's not great.
Yeah. Okay with
Uh,
this.
and you make you're following the map that was provided, and you turn a corner. Oh, where did I put him? Where did it open? Did it open? No. There we go. Let me. Oh, I am not sharing yet. Ooh. You see, um, this fellow standing there looking a little confused. Well, you actually can't see their face right now. Well, up to Zach if they have their face shield up or down.
Um, probably up right now.
Okay. Yeah, you were down here with your friends, um, but the bunch of you sort of uh, made your way down to this level, and something cold and white and large flashed out and separated you and your companions. And you're sort of trying to backtrack and see if you can find where they might have gone.
All right. So he turns around and sees the group coming towards him.
Yeah. So,
Ah, wonderful. I've been looking for something friendly in these caverns for a while now. Any of you know the way out?
Oh, back up. It's back the way we came.
Okay.
There's the elevator there. Is that the way you came down?
No, I think it was somewhere different.
Oh, maybe not that way then.
Yeah. Have you seen another adventuring group? Bunch of knights kind of dressed like I am? No?
No, sorry.
No, darn it.
No.
Hmm.
Yeah, we just got down here a few minutes ago.
Okay. Mind if I tag along with you guys until I find them?
I mean, of course, yeah.
The more the
We're
merrier.
yeah, we're the circus.
Apparently.
oh, are you all still dressed like clowns?
Actually, I think Lorelli would have taken makeup off by this point.
Makes you definitely still dressed as a clown.
Okay.
Leo just has a nose. She took everything else off. It just has a nose.
So you're more candy stripers than clowns right now.
Yeah, we
Considering
look.
Dilly has Princess Leia buns, she always looks a little clownish.
Yeah, we only look slightly weirder than normal.
Yeah.
Okay, so the map you have indicates that you're supposed to go down this passage, and you're following this passage, and there's no um. Oh, yeah. As you descended here, everything's like iced over and um slightly. You sort of have to be a little careful with your movement down here. Um, but it's not like super slippery or anything. There is some frost and snow covering the passages, and there was nothing nothing indicating this it was supposed to be like this. And you're looking at some of the passages, you're looking at your map, looking at the passages, and it's like it mostly follows the map, except some of the passages seem to be iced over, like there's an ice filled, the passage is filled with ice, and so far it seems that you can find enough ways around the blockage is to head to where you're supposed to be, and after about 10 minutes of walking, you turn a corner, and is who's in the lead or who's out front?
Um,
Without clear, maybe it makes you actually.
Well, it
Yeah,
depends.
Morley would-
If we're trying to be stealthy, it is definitely not me.
and definitely not me.
If we don't care, I'll take point.
think I think having Nixie out front doing stealth would be good, and then like having maybe Dilly for armor.
Yeah.
Okay. So Mixie, make a perception check.
Oh, it'd be nice if I was proficient in that, but there we go. Did it not show up?
Let me see. No.
16.
No, I don't think so.
No, it's running slow today. 16? Okay. Yeah, you're walking along and it's like you see like, oh, this looks like another passage that's blocked off. But then you see the passage it narrows a little and you think it's blocked off at the end, so go to turn around, but then it looks like an eyelid opens, and there's like a 4 foot diameter eye, or maybe 3 foot, opens up and looks at you and sort of blinks.
If it's that big, makes you jumps back.
Okay. And you see the wall in front of you move as the ice ball sort of moves past the opening. It
Okay,
seems
makes you will run back to the rest of the group. There's a big eyeball.
Oh, good.
Friendly eye?
It didn't attack
How
me.
big is the eye?
That's great. Well, let's hope it doesn't want to eat us.
I
and
do not want to be eaten by an eyeball.
What could be? Was it just an eyeball?
That's
It was
all I saw.
connected to me.
Oh, okay.
it looked like, well, because it moved, and where the eyeball was sort of shuffled along, so it seemed to be attached to something. Well, the head moved,
Yeah,
creating
but makes you fixated on the eyeball. So the fact that a head moved was probably very secondary.
Well, that's just great.
Yeah.
I can show you
Wonderful.
where I saw it.
All right. I guess let's look for the eyeball.
So it makes you lead them to the opening.
Okay. So yes, there's this. Mixie points out it was there, and as you go to, um, yeah. So there seems to be a wall of whiteness ahead of you. What would you like to do? And it is chilly in here. Yeah.
Just a white wall.
Yes.
Is there any like texture to it?
Yeah. If you're touching it, it feels sort of. It's actually fairly smooth.
Hmm.
Okay then.
Make a medicine check
That's a joke. Okay.
or nature check.
That's not going to be good either way. 10.
Okay. Um. So you you sort of feel it, and like as you're poking it, it has some give to it.
Okay, so it is kind of probably something alive.
Yeah. And because it's cold, you're pretty sure it's not a warm-blooded creature,
Yeah.
and it's not furry. It's just smooth skin.
At least it's not scaly.
It is scaly, yeah,
Oh shit.
but very giant scales. It's not
Oh
like
shit.
Is there a way around this?
Can we see like ends of the wall? Is just at like the end of a corridor?
yeah. It's sort of whatever is here is blocking the corridor. or
Okay.
the opening to whatever on your map. There should be a cavern beyond this point.
Okay. Um, we're at least gonna cast message at the wall and just say, "Can you move, please?"
I can move. Would anybody like a cookie?
Uh,
No,
the
they're,
the
they're only
you
gonna
you
say that
hear
out loud. That was to the wall.
Oh,
you hear a response. Why should I move? I'm very comfortable here.
Well, we just have to get through. Do you know a way around?
Well, you hear a voice. You must see the queen to pass through her region.
All right, who's the queen? I don't know the queen.
You get you actually get this message to your head that's it's actually you get an image of a large, very large cavern that you have to go to that well, not you have to go to, but you get the feeling you have to go to this large cavern that has it looks like a broken down temple in there and a mental indication of backtracking a little bit and then you get the impression that whatever is sending this message has gone back to sleep.
Great.
Okay.
would anybody
Well,
like a cookie?
no, unless you guys want to try to stab our way through the wall, I think we got to go talk to the queen.
Stab our way through a wall. We've never done that before. That might be interesting.
It could be interesting, but I think whatever is there is very large and probably would do us a good murder.
Oh,
We can try diplomacy. Diplomacy's good. Let's go talk to a queen.
Yeah, we'll go talk to the queen. What can go wrong? It's just
Oh.
something that a giant wall thing. I get the feeling that this is a dragon. I don't want to test our luck with it.
Mr. Night Guy, would you like a
Dragon or
cookie?
giant snake? I don't know which is worse.
Yeah, either is bad, honestly.
Mr. Night Guy, would you like a cookie?
Yes, please. Also, my name's Jack. Thanks.
Oh,
Oh, Jack. Okay. Well,
Hi,
here,
Jack.
have a cookie. Would anybody else like one?
Where did you get cookies from?
Oh, I cooked them this morning.
Yeah, they're good cookies.
You get 4 temporary hit points.
Yay!
Oh, yay.
ooh, nice.
What?
The temp HP cookies.
That's the ones, yeah.
We'll devour that cookie.
Mixie carries a queasy bake with him.
I left it at the warehouse.
I always wondered how they worked now because of they don't sell incandescent bulbs anymore.
You can do the same thing with a transformer for an LED bulb.
Well, I guess so.
I don't know if they even still sell easy bake ovens.
Nothing
Pretty
like
sure they do.
undercooked flour.
Mm-mm-mm.
As long as you don't use eggs, it's fine.
That's
No.
not true.
That's definitely not true.
You can get it for $60 off Walmart.
I was gonna say they
Wow.
probably still sell them.
Yeah, I'm checking Toys R Us right now.
Interesting.
$60, did you say?
Yeah.
You can get a toaster oven for that price and cook real cookies.
Right?
Yeah, but then it's not pink.
And
might-
child friendly.
You can't
I
lose
wouldn't
the
call
little
an easy
pan of
bake oven
cookies
child
in a
friendly.
toaster oven.
It's like my kid when they were 2, because we were doing renovations and they kept trying to use kept grabbing the power drill and hogging it when we needed it. So we got them their own power drill, a real cheap one, and then on their next birthday, someone gave them we gave them a bunch of other tools to play with. And on their next birthday, someone gave them one of those Home Depot plastic tool sets, and they're sort of looking at it. It's like, what's this, Dad? These aren't real.
No.
Yeah. So you follow the instructions, and you come across on the Owlbear map, sort of on the north side of the map, there is this broken down uh, raised area, and sitting on the throne-ish thing, the dais on the north side, there's a woman. Well, as you walk in, you notice that there's snowmen everywhere, and their beady eyes sort of follow you.
Mm,
Well, that's not weird. No.
mm.
I'm comfortable here.
And they sort of a bunch of them position themselves such that as you come in, I'll say you come in. Well, the group came in over from this side,
Oh my
enters.
god.
Makes pulls out some sandals and puts them on.
I'm just looking to see how Easy Bakes work now. There was an actual product called the Queasy Bake Cookinator that was the boys' Easy Bake.
Oh boy.
Huh.
Oh,
That's not sexist at all.
no, not at all. It was discontinued soon after.
Oh, imagine that.
Shocker.
Wonder why.
It used a 100-watt incandescent light bulb.
Yeah. Well,
That is insane.
we
Hmm.
I don't know where you would use them, but at well, I remember buildings that had high ceilings that had light bulbs that big, but they're about the size of a grapefruit, and
Yep.
so I still have some at work. I don't know why. It's just we have these old bulbs, and they're like 250-watt bulbs.
So apparently in 2011 they switched to a heating element instead of a light bulb.
Oh, okay, okay,
Oh.
that makes
That makes
sense.
sense.
Yep.
Um, so I don't have the snowman icons, but this fox-like creature will represent a snowman.
Also, Wes, can you send the link to the owlbear?
Oh, okay, yeah,
Yeah, the old one is not working.
Yep. Can we pin that?
LBX4OJ
So these represent snowmen, and as you come in, they are they basically line the walls here, and
Mm.
a whole bunch of them shuffle to sort of make a wall and sort of funnel you towards the stairs.
All right.
They're about 6 feet tall, standard snowman, three blobs or three balls of snow.
Neat.
Fun. I guess we go up the stairs.
Okay. So yeah, you make your way up the stairs and you see a couple ice creatures. I'll just use standing on each side of the uh, throne, and there is a woman. She looks human, but she's wearing this cloak of. It's a white cloak, but you can see it's probably made of like snow and ice. And over on the this well towards this side of the uh, area is um, Jack can see that his friends are sort of standing in a group over there, and they look fine. And but you are curious why they haven't left or what they're doing there.
Huh. That's
And the queen sort of, as she sees you approach, she claps her hands. It's like, oh yes, we have competitors now.
We have
And
what?
Huh?
competitors.
Okay.
And now that you're up a little higher, you can see that there's a group of looks like gnomes, but they're very pale, and they have like literal frosted hair, and they're sitting around on the steps of the that lead up to the throne, and they all sort of like put out a small cheer, and it's like yay. And you see they pick up toolboxes and they head down the opposite set of stairs, and you can see that they're moving towards these strange looking machines or metal things that have wheels on them.
I mean, some of us have seen cars before.
Yes, that's true. There are cars down there,
What a weird sentence to say in a D&D game.
and you see the gnomes going to all the cars and doing adjustments and things like that.
Billy, what are those gnomes doing?
I don't know, but it looks like fun.
Oh, they got cars here. That's cool.
What?
Cars, those things,
Okay,
metal things.
if you say so.
They're like carts, but they push themselves. We got to drive them in the abyss. Actually, this place is a lot like the part of the abyss that we got to drive them in. What a weird coincidence. I wonder
That's
if they know each other.
And yes, the queen is leaning back. And what brings you this to my domain? And you're looking at the map, and it's like, this is supposed to be an empty cavern. Anyhow,
Uh, Your Majesty, we are attempting to gain passage through a representative of yours who is currently blocking our way and said that we should talk to you before
oh
going.
yes, she she you probably disrupted her sleep, but she's fairly mellow, which is good. She
It,
doesn't
it
like.
was nice to not get eaten.
Oh, she rarely eats people,
Oh, good.
except when they upset her. But
well.
Understandable.
that should be fine. Um. Oh. Matt, you can be one of the knights that is associated with Jack.
Okay, sure. Gotcha. I didn't really prepare a D&D character. I
Oh
prepared
no,
a...
no, don't worry. You can just wing it.
Sure.
She says yes. This group too has. She points over at the knights, and this group also is seeking passage. Um, but only well, I might let both of you through, but I don't want to make it easy. And my associates over there, she waves towards the gnomes tinkering on the cars. Um, need somebody to test things out for them. So I thought you could have a little race and see who wins. And whoever wins can pass through freely, and the losers, well, maybe I'll send them on a task.
I'm pretty fast on my feet. I could probably win the race.
Oh no, no, no. We need you to test the vehicles
Oh,
or the vehicles of your choice.
the cars.
Yes.
I mean, that'll be fun. Let's do a race.
So the queen says, and she claps and she says, "Oh, good. You can go examine the cars."
I like the minivan.
So
This
there,
one's got proton packs. I want that one.
so
But
basically,
look,
there's
this one is compact and it can fit an entire family, plus like camping supplies.
yes,
We
this
could
is
use
the
it to get
minivan. This
soccer
is
practice.
there's a garbage truck. This is the ectomobile. It's actually fair sized. It's got flashing lights on it and some strange devices connected with big antennas. One of them seems to be very heavily armored. One of them looks like it only holds two people, so that probably one doesn't isn't going to work for the group. So let me just. Oh, it's probably easiest to share this. I don't know if I can make it bigger. Yes, I can. View. Where's the view? Zoom.
Oh, the Excel sheet.
Wow.
Oh, here. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So, uh, the cars have different properties related to the Crash Pandas rules. Um, some things have advantage to speed or disadvantage to speed, um, and some deal more damage, and some are protected from damage.
Okay.
Okay. Just to clarify, what were the rules of the thing again?
Oh.
Like, does only one of us have to succeed if we test multiple cars, perhaps?
So basically, you're supposed to race as a team,
Oh, I see.
Mm.
just because, um, based on the rules, you are each supposed to. So they're, well, actually, just drag this over here. Based on the rules, when you are driving, you all drive the car at the same time,
Mhm.
and each one of you set a D6 to a value of the action that you would like to do.
Um,
So you can
Mm.
either brake, turn left, turn right, use an item, accelerate, or do an action.
gotcha.
So the action is sort of interpreted by me and, well, also the group.
Mhm. Okay.
Interesting.
Right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I guess we'll put Orden and Tovig in one vehicle, and I'll play a couple of the other knights,
Okay.
or you can each, well, no, you can coordinate that way.
Yeah. My question was like if we can negotiate if like only one vehicle of our group makes it through that the group gains passage, but if otherwise not. Or
Well, no,
um,
everybody's in the same vehicle.
oh, everyone's in the same vehicle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. But that way we can test more vehicles if we split up the party more.
Yes, but it's more fun to fit all of us
Yeah.
into a Citroen. There's no through wheel vehicle. We don't have the right vehicles.
Well, basically in response to uh, the the strange knight talking, asking about vehicles, um, basically they can get only a certain number. Well, whichever the two vehicles that you choose, they only have basically a way to power two vehicles.
Ah,
So
okay.
you can't each take a vehicle. You have to choose a vehicle for each team, and then they will power them up.
All right.
Okay. Interesting. This will be fun to learn.
There's
Yeah,
only
so-
one other vehicle that we have to beat.
Yes.
So for the like the things that we can do, like the actions, it says that we're setting the dice. So we don't roll the dice. We just put it to the number of the thing we want to do.
Yeah.
Cool.
So actions are sort of something that you just state that you want to try to do.
Gotcha.
So, but it's doing anything that isn't driving a car.
Okay.
Roll d6 to the relevant. Oh, so that's yeah. So when you want to do an action, that's when your stats that you created come into play. Basically, you roll a d6 for each. So if you have a value of 4 in a stat, then you get to roll 4d6.
All right.
We, I'm assuming, are not spellcasting during this as
No.
actions. Okay.
No. And I think a success is a 4. Where is this?
Yeah, 4 or
Yeah.
higher.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
No, I don't remember what Marcy's rolls were.
Oh, I got for the D20.
Yeah.
I got a broom and a turbo rocket.
Okay.
And I have not one but 2 cassette tapes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. What's on them?
Rapture Rising by JT Music, and what was the other one? Collective Soul.
Those are two things I've never heard of.
Well, you are missing out.
I bet.
Observation of thoughts. That's it.
And what did Zach roll?
I got duct tape and a banana.
Okay. Oh, Marcy got Mixie got a banana also, and a flame decal.
Excellent. We won't starve.
Yay. Potassium.
We got 2 flame decals on ours.
That makes you go faster, right?
Yeah,
Extra fire.
of course.
Let's go.
No, not racing or Reliant Robin. I'd love to make one hard turn and be on the ground.
There will be obstacles. She's not going to make the queen's not going to make the race that easy. And she is much like the Queen of Hearts. Initially says that you have to complete two loops of the track, but she might change her mind.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
All right.
I don't know. Group huddle to decide on the car.
So yeah, you and Zach will play together.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have no idea, Larry. You decide.
You said there was one that in the thing. You said there was one that was like a normal car.
Sorry, your voice was kind of distorted for me.
Yeah, sorry, there was a police car going by.
Okay.
In the sheet there was a normal car
Yeah.
option. Oh, which one of these are a normal car? None of them look particularly normal.
This one.
Okay.
Cool.
Oh wait, no, that one's bad because it has bad speed.
But if we
let's
go
take
too
the
fast
van.
and take damage, higher speed is more damage.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If we take the monster truck, we could just destroy the other car and run the other 2 laps.
This is a good point.
but it's bad at turning and going fast. We might not catch up to them.
Yeah.
Or the
Yeah.
van. Van could be fun.
Yeah, I think the van would be good. Doesn't have any disadvantage to speed or move or turning. It just
True.
we just gotta not hit anything.
Yeah.
That one looks really fast, pointing at the race car.
I mean, it does look pretty fast, but we're on ice.
Oh,
Yeah.
that'll be
We
fine.
need 2 people to turn.
trust me, from my experience of trying to drive on very slippery surfaces, let's go with the thing that can turn well.
Which one's the van? Is it
The
the
van is the
Ghostbusters?
minivan.
Oh, the minivan.
Or you can take the Ghostbusters.
Hmm.
We'll give it.
I-
We'll give it.
I really like the idea of all of us in a minivan, or I guess not all of us, but most of us.
In
Not
Ecto
Zach and
one.
Matthew, but the rest of us jammed into a minivan.
Sure, let's do the minivan then. Just hope we don't take damage.
Beep, beep, beep. Where are we starting from?
Uh. duh, duh, duh. Well, yeah, we'll start from that cone, and you're going. It's NASCAR, so you're turning left, so you're going this way.
All right, I don't know NASCAR rules, so this is gonna be fun.
4 raccoons and a badger pile into a minivan. Sounds like the start of the best joke ever.
Yep.
It does. Are there any more stats on the school bus?
No, not.
Okay.
It's slow, doesn't turn well, but
part of it was hidden. So.
okay.
Okay. You want to choose the school bus?
Sure. It's good all around, I guess.
Okay, we'll use the garbage truck.
Neat.
What a good race.
So has everybody created a character? Like rolled your stats?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. It's everyone's chutzpah.
Did Matthew roll for items?
I did. I have a fake beard and a lead pipe.
Okay. Okay. I'm just going to go to the washroom and I'll be back and we can start the race
Oh yeah.
and see how this goes.
I rolled really, really well. I have 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, and a 4.
Wow.
So
I got 2 3s and 2 1s.
I have 1, 1, 1, 4. So I'm
I got-
very rotund and terrible at everything else.
I got 2, 2, 2, 1.
Yeah. 2, 2, 4, 1.
Did everyone just put their highest in rotundity?
I did.
yes.
I just
Okay.
rolled mine as they fell.
Oh, okay. I tried to make my stats sort of closest to Lurali's actual stats.
Mm.
So I have a 3 in alacrity, which I don't know what that word is supposed to be.
No.
And then,
Alacrity is like quickness.
oh, okay, cool. And then I took a 3 in chutzpah.
Trying to think what I can do with my items at all.
What do you have?
Flame decal and a cardboard box.
Play a really cool version of Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah.
Check it on a windshield.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Unfold the
I
box and
know.
check it out.
Stats. I might be on the other car, so we'll see how that goes. Very not